Looks like everybody's get signed in now. We really appreciate everybody tuning in for this education from Miss Wanda Bates here. She is the Vice President of Sales with Brokers International, and she's been with them for over 25 years now. And she's really knowledgeable and passionate about her field. And she's got some neat things to share with us today about Brokers International, and really looking forward to learning more about this. Thanks, Wanda.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the kind words, Nick. Yes, we are partners with Fidelis. We really appreciate this opportunity to spend a little time with you today and kind of talk about how BI and Fidelis can work together, how we can support all the producers out there in the field. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for the partnership. And thank you for the nice intro. I really appreciate it. So yeah, just a little bit about Brokers International. We're a huge player in the annuity and life space. We actually just celebrated our 40th year in the business this summer. So we've been out there quite a while, 40 years. We have a lot of great relationships with several carriers in the annuity space as well. We're often in their top 5 FMOs. Some of those carriers were even their #1 FMO. So we have a lot of strong carrier relationships, some notoriety in the industry. We used to run ads in Brokers World. We still run ads, I think, in Insurance Newsnet. So if you haven't heard of us, this is kind of our forte. And our goal is to help agencies such as Fidelis grow, help their producers grow their business. I've been at Brokers just 25 years. So Brokers' 40th birthday, my 25th birthday here at BI. I started out actually in more the long-term care, Medicare supplement field, transitioned over to life in the last 15 years and working on the annuity side. And I have a strong team that supports me here as well that you all will have access to. So hopefully everyone can see the flyer that I have pulled up here, and we'll make sure that Fidelis has this too. We can send it out to any producers that call in. We have a whole sales team here that can support you, not only a sales team, new business team, contracting team. On our annuity sales support team, it's just not myself. I mean, I couldn't do it without the strong team I have behind me. And we have several sales support consultants. There's Bethany, there's Sonia, there's Bonnie, there's Colton, all here to take your calls, your email requests, anything you need in the way of pre-sales assistance, case design, materials, whatever you need to help you write business. We also can help out with, if you have advanced markets cases, we have an advanced market consultant on staff, especially when you get into partial Roth conversions, when clients need to, turn on their Social Security income. We can help with advanced case design as far as if you're looking at how to ladder a client into several different products, or if you just don't know where to start. You have a client with so much in funds and need to know what's the best option. Is an index annuity the best option, an income rider, a MIGA? So as you can see here, the services we provide, everything from that case design, discussing cases, discussing products, providing you with carrier product training, just the generic annuity state annuity CE training that you need. Many states have went to the best interest training where you retake or re-up your training. We can help with that as well. Where do I go to submit my business? How can I submit an e-app? Where can I complete my product training? Going through forms, special markets like partial Roth conversions and non-spousal inherited IRAs, sales tips. I mean, you name it, A to Z, we can generally help with that. Getting you appointed with carriers. Is it a pre-appointment state? Is it a state where I can submit business while I'm waiting for appointment? As exceptions and escalations, we can help with all those things here on our annuity sales support team. We also have a very strong annuity new business team. As you can see here, we have an email address that you can email the annuity new business team. You'll receive emails from them when you submit business as they follow and track status of your business. And of course, we have our 800 number. What's unique about Brokers International is we have 2 live receptionists. So when you call in here, you don't get a prompt system. You don't get into that circle of, oh, I have to hit 1 to go to this department, and then I have to hit 3 to talk to a live person, or I go into voicemail. We do have a live reception desk that's manned by 2 receptionists. So when you call in here, you're always going to get a live voice. And what they'll try to do is find you the first available annuity sales support person. If we are in meetings from time to time, you may have to go into voicemail and wait for a return call, but our goal is to always try to get you through to the first available annuity sales support associate. So that's one way we're unique in the industry, is we don't have a phone prompt system. You always call in and talk to a live person. We also have our contracting team that may reach out to you for outstanding requirements if they need updated CE or licenses. So we do have a full team here to support you, contracting to new business to sell support. Sell support can also help with post-sale. If you have a client that has a current policy and they need a form to turn on income or do a withdrawal, they can help with those items too. So it's not only pre-sale, but they're also here for post-sale assistance. So I just wanted to show you that you do have a full sell support team behind you. Same thing on the life side. We have a full team on the annuity side. We also have a full team on the life side as well. The next item I'd like to show you is, along with that sell support, we do build out platforms in which you can submit your business, track your business, even have access to some sales tools. So we also put that out there. We have a platform, it's called Business Builder. Fidelis has their own branded platform where all their producers can go to, and we're adding more and more to this platform all the time, trying to provide resources where pretty much it can be your one-stop shop to go out there and conduct all your daily business, whether it's looking at which carrier has had a rate change in the past week, to how do I, maybe look at product options, submit my business, track my business, track my the status of my carrier appointments. We have this all up on what we call the Business Builder platform. So at this time, I'm going to bring up that screen as well. So hopefully you all now are seeing now this is a demo version, but this is, we call it Superstar, but when you go into the Fidelis platform, you'll see Fidelis up there where it says Superstar. First thing, we have important updates out there. We have over 76 carriers on both our life and annuity side. Brokers International just on the annuity side alone this year, we're on track to do $5 billion in annuity premium. So we work with several carriers. We have probably about 12 to 15 where we see probably the majority of our business, but the other, 20 or so carriers are carriers that help fill a niche. Maybe it's carriers that only take cases in certain markets, or maybe it's carriers where you can start an annuity with a small amount of premium, like $100 a month, or maybe it's 403B type cases. But because of that, we try to carry a huge array of carriers, especially to MIGAs. There's carriers that specialize more in the MIGA, the multi-year rate guarantee, CD type, alternative type of products. And there's those carriers that specialize more in the indexed annuity space. So the rates, carriers are changing rates on a weekly basis. Every day we receive emails where carriers having a rate increase, or maybe it's a rate decrease, a new product rolling out, an enhancement to a product, or maybe they're running a special agent incentive. We have under the important updates, we post all the product and rate announcement, kind of a summary of all those product and rate changes. There's also new legislation going on in our industry. The DOL is something that's still pending around qualified money and how the DOL is going to look at that, and the requirements on indexed annuities right now. If you're writing an indexed annuity with qualified money, most carriers require you to fill out an attestation form or a PTE 8424 form, where you have to disclose some additional information with the client and the sale of qualified funds. We try to stay on top of all that legislation that's currently out there. We have a full compliance team. That's another service we offer here at BI. So if you ever want to run anything by our compliance team, you can email complianceconnection@biltd.com, and they'll be more than happy to review those items for you. And when you log in, you see a dashboard. What's really unique about the dashboard is you can sort your policies, This is specific to your business, what you're writing, kind of helps you keep tabs on, the business for the year. You can sort it by different date ranges of, what you're writing, average case to issue, average premium size. There's also a contract status section too, where you can check status of any appointments that you've submitted. And then there's an annuity spec tool, which is a kind of annuity product search engine. Let's say you want to go out and see which carriers have the best 5-year MIGA rates, or which carriers have income riders. It's a nice little product search tool. But again, you're going to have access to our full annuity sales support team, so they can be your search tool, your annuity search tool as well. This is handy when a producer maybe wants to check options off of work hours, hours where our office may be closed or not available, but or it's a complement to our annuity sales support team. We also have an analytics tab. Again, you can see a snapshot of your business, policy details. What's really popular, I would say, in this section is you can get a breakdown of the products that you're writing, and you can kind of see the average time it's taking carriers to issue your business. So this one here is a business snapshot. Again, it can be sorted by different time periods, but just kind of what submitted policies have you had this year? What carriers are you writing? A breakdown by each carrier. And then under the product breakdown, it actually shows you what your top selling products are. This is always an interesting section to kind of see, hey, what are the top products that I'm selling? And it can change. What you might have been your top product 6 months ago could be different now if there's been product changes and rate changes. And then the days to issue is another popular section. It's always interesting to see kind of what the turnaround times are at the carriers. If some carriers are able to issue business a little bit quicker than other carriers. Of course, it depends upon if it's cash with app or transfer of funds, but it's always interesting to see which carriers have a little bit quicker turnaround time. If you've got a case you need to get issued as quickly as possible, maybe the client's funds are going to mature where they're at. This is kind of a good way to gauge which carriers you can submit that business through and have a little bit quicker turnaround time. What's also nice about this section out there is if you want to submit policies, and this is what's really great too, is you don't have to log into each and every carrier's website. You don't have, we all have tons of websites we have to manage and keep track of all those logins. Generally, you would have to log in each and every carrier's website to do the e-app, and then log in each carrier's website to check status of business, right? What's nice about this is you can actually go out to our platform. We have something called Right Now, which is basically Firelight. And you can click here and you can actually complete an e-application with any carriers that you're appointed with us for. So you got to one site and submit all those e-apps versus logging into each and every carrier site. And what's nice about the e-apps is they're going to let you know if you miss filling in a box or a line, it won't let you submit that until you've completed it in its entirety. So you're going to have a lot less NIGO items. On average, applications that are completed as an e-app versus a paper app issue about 7 to 10 days quicker, just because you don't have as many NIGO items. Once you've submitted that business, then there is a status section where you can actually go out and check status on your business. Our new business team here will process that business for you, submit it to the carriers, and then you can actually go out and check status of your business. What status is it in? Are there any NIGO items? Is it pending suitability? So just a great way to go out and check status on your business and see if there's any pending requirements. And you can also export this into an Excel spreadsheet. So again, you don't have to log into each and every carrier's website. You can do it all from this platform. There's also some additional tools out there under the annuity and life sections. Again, the annuity specs, which is the product search tool, is out there. We also have something called Journey Guide that you would have access to, which is retirement planning software. There's a demo. With this software, you can basically plug in all your clients' assets and see if at any point in time they would fall below the desired income level. And the software will help you to, how can you reallocate some of those assets so you can keep them at that income level. And there's a nice little demo out there if you're interested in that type of software. The current cost, I believe, is $25 per user. We pick up the remaining cost of that. We just like to have producers have a little skin in the game, because they'll utilize the software more often when they pay a little bit of the cost themselves. But I'd say we pick up 75% of the cost for each user for that software. And then last but not least, what I wanted to show you, we have more and more coming to this platform. What we're going to have available this fall in Q4, I believe, is what we call our Accelerate training. The Accelerate training is a new platform that our training team has worked on. And again, they're going to be launching it here in the fourth quarter. That will have a lot of different training materials, training modules around annuities, life, best sales practices in your business, which will be very helpful if you are coming across any type of advanced sales concepts or just want a refresher on certain things like how does an MBA work in an annuity, or different sales concepts when you're selling annuities and life insurance, as well as best sales practices in your business. I can give you a little sneak preview of this. We'll play a little video here. And there was one other video I was going to show here. This is on the annuity side. Right. So more exciting things to come there. Our team has loaded several modules out here. It's a huge library of tools, and there'll be much more out there this fall. There may even be some customized tool modules out there for each agency as well. And in addition to the Business Builder platform, the Accelerate training, the LMS system, and your sales team and everything that they offer, and our ops teams, we also offer some marketing programs, our most successful marketing programs. Everyone wants leads, right? But we work with RE Marketing. They're a vendor that specializes in annuity leads and life leads as well. In fact, they will customize a campaign specifically for you. Tell them what you're looking for. They can help you customize that campaign to get the leads that you're looking for, the type of quality of lead that you're looking for. And if you're working in a specific market, they can help with that as well. They also offer seminar presentations, turnkey seminars. And then we work with FMG Suites. They help with website design, website content, and they also help with automated marketing. And we have pieces on that we can get out to you as well. So many programs that we can offer to help you, whether you want to do marketing, and programs to help you with leads, sales support, training, and just your daily business, doing business with BI. So at this time, I guess I'm going to turn it back over to Nick. If anyone has any questions, or Nick, if there's anything you'd like to add.
Thanks, Wanda. Really appreciate that. One thing, when you showed those videos, there was no sound coming on any of our ends.
Okay.
So is there a way you could maybe email that to me and I can send it out to the people that attended, or can we go to your website and see those?
They don't have it turned on out there. We can see it yet. We can only demo it. But I'll talk to our training team and see if they have a link that I can send you, that you could send everyone that would have because this is our dev site right now that we can demo, but I'll see if they have something that we can send with the links to it. And when they do post it in October, they might even have it out there in September. It will be out there under that Accelerate training menu button where you could see the videos that I played, even if they haven't fully launched the platform. But yeah, I'll see if there's something I can send out. Nick, I apologize I didn't realize it wasn't playing.
Well, that's fine. I didn't want to interrupt in case it did come through, but a couple people did say that it did go mute when they were viewing them. Frank has a question here. He wants to know, is there any training for agents who have never produced annuities and would like to do that, to learn how to sell annuities?
We are actually looking at creating some classroom style classes for that, but a lot of this training out here too, the virtual training does give tips on selling annuities. So, I mean, is he looking for like a script or an actual sales process? Is that what he's looking for? We currently don't provide scripts or sales processes. We provide more everything to like fact-finding forms on what to gather from clients when you're sitting down with the client, to gather the information from them to determine if an annuity would be the best fit for them. But we don't do any types of sales scripts. I didn't know specifically what he might be looking for.
And I'm going out on a limb here, Frank. If you're still there, go ahead and type in the chat box. But just viewing the question he asked, I'm guessing he might not even be licensed with annuities yet, or he may have never sold them in the past. And he was just wondering if he could come to you all to get that training or understanding how to, properly do annuity sales.
Yep. So you would start with the sales team, and they would give you instruction on what you need to sell. Like for instance, if you need your life license, the state that you're in, annuity CE is required to sell. Also, when you're, working with many carriers, they're going to require anti-money laundering, E&O. The sales team can cover everything that you're required to be licensed with and the training you're required to complete to sell annuities. And then we do have on this learning management platform, like where's the opportunity with an FIA? How do I sell an FIA? There's actually going to be a whole course that you go through, And the way it's set up is there might be 7 modules, and you'll go through, that's a prerequisite prior to selling an index annuity, is that you complete each and every one of those modules. And then that will help you to know, the ins and outs of the index annuity or the MIGA, and also with some selling points in there too. We also are providing training. We partnered up with American Equity, and they are more than happy to come out to an agency and do the opportunities with FIA training, which is where they would walk through a little bit more of the process of gathering the information and where the opportunity comes in with the FIA sell, the index annuity sell. That would be a little bit more classroom style, but also too, the sales team can walk through that. They can walk through everything from what do I need prior to
I think,
the annuity seat to what information do I need to gather from my clients, and then what products do I need to present to my clients.
Perfect. Yeah, he just responded that he is licensed and has some exposure, but that was perfect. Thank you for explaining what you do offer on that side.
Yeah, so if you're licensed, and you have all the requirements, the licensing requirements to sell annuities, probably walking through like one of the modules on an indexed annuity, because it'll take you from, it basically gives you the full, it's like an annuities 101 course. And then it talks about the opportunities with indexed annuities. What I like about the course that we partner with American Equity on is it gets a little bit more into identifying the opportunity, and actually I would say doing a little bit more of the presenting. And we can set that up with American Equity too, if that's something you'd like to do. There's a couple individuals over there that have partnered with our training team to give those courses.
Thank you. That's a lot of great info, Wanda. See, I told you, everybody, she's got some passion, going to teach us some things today.
Yeah, we're happy to teach. It's just, what exactly everyone's looking for, and then we can custom the training around that.
Okay.
Where it's, like I said, the annuities, some producers have the annuities 101 down. They're just looking more for the opportunities with the index annuity. Maybe they've sold MIGAs before, which are the multi-year rate guarantee type products. So whatever, the niche is, we can definitely work on that. If our training team doesn't have it, then we can put something together too. And we can do it virtually, or we can do it classroom.
Great. See, does anybody else out there have any other questions for Wanda?
Just curious, if anyone's reached out to our annuity sales support team to work on a case and had any experience with them that they wanted to share through chat, or?
I know we've got a group out in Tennessee that has worked with you guys, and it's been a great experience. They have an annuities background, but working with you guys, you've made it a lot easier, especially with agents that may have not had as many years experience as some of the others. But they've raved about you in that area, and that's part of the reason we really wanted to let other agents know about what you guys are doing, just because we can see a little sampling in that office.
No, that's great to hear. Yeah, we want the feedback, the good, the bad, the ugly, because we want to make sure that we're providing the training and the exposure that your agency needs. So please share any and all feedback with us. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any other questions right now, Wanda. But we really appreciate your time and teaching us a little bit more about this. I know we have talked about possibly doing some more of these trainings, in the future with you. So when we meet with you and you meet with the team, we'll see what else we need to do as far as the next round of these. But okay. Yeah, thank you again for everything. And thank you everybody for taking some time with us today. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.